At 7:10 p.m. on the 11th of September 2014, a fire started at Manchester Dogs Home, killing 60 animals. It was a tragedy which shocked animal lovers everywhere, particularly when it emerged that the blaze may have been started deliberately. But what happened in the following 24 hours was a truly extraordinary tale of human kindness and the strength of a community rallying round to help at a time of need. This is that story. The fire was still raging through the adoption wing of the home when the first heroes arrived. Police officers joined desperate staff at the Dogs Home as they helped pull dogs away. Jason Dyer and his nephew Dean Rostock, two men who lived close to the home in Harperane, North Manchester, decided they couldn't stand by after hearing the dogs barking in panic.
Ran to the bottom, got to the dogs and we started barking and all that, so I kicked the cages open because there was no keys.
How many dogs do you think you rescued?
Well,
15 to 20.
As news of the tragedy was broken on the Manchester Evening News website, more members of the local community turned out of their homes. Soon there were hundreds of people arriving with food, dog bowls, bedding and blankets, all of them eager to do what they could for the rescued dogs. So many turned up with donations that the roads were blocked around the Dogs Home. Meanwhile, tens of thousands of animal lovers around the world were following the heartbreaking story on a live blog on the MEN website. Many of them also wanted to know if there was something they could do to help. The MEN launched a Just Giving page and invited readers to donate what they could towards a fund that would go towards rebuilding the home. The target was set at £5,000 and had been smashed within minutes. The next morning, as drone footage revealed the full extent of the devastation of the kennels where so many dogs had perished, the fund had reached £150,000, and it just kept on growing. Celebrities including Simon Cowell, Ricky Gervais, Graham Norton and Piers Morgan backed our fundraising campaign, tweeting the link to their millions of followers.
You know, I did something to help. I think the only good thing that came from it is it kind of highlights that there are, thousands of dogs, in the country, living in these rescue homes, who need a home, and it breaks your heart.
During the day, the Just Giving page was receiving 4 donations every second, and the company had to draft in extra computer servers to cope with the demand. Finally, at 7:12 p.m, almost exactly 24 hours after the fire started, the total passed the £1 million mark, with an incredible 100,000 people donating towards the appeal, chipping in an average of £10 each. As it stands, the appeal has raised almost £1.5 million. An incredible 140,000 people have donated from more than 40 countries. To everyone in Manchester and around the world who has answered the call for help, thanks a million.